As a matter of fact, Amatullah, neither Islam nor the Prophet or any of the Imams request you to suffer or advise you to continue suffering whatsoever. In reality, when a woman came to the Messenger of Allah and she said, I admire my husband's religious commitment and manners. He's a good man, but I don't like him. I don't think I can continue living with him. He said, okay, you want out? Out. And he said to the husband, divorce her and you can take your dowry back. He said, but I love her. He said, but she cannot live with you. She cannot tolerate you. Nothing was wrong with him in respect of the treatment, wealth, religious commitment, and manners. But he wasn't nice looking and she was fearing for her deen. So this is the reason that many Muslims are unaware of. And many Muslims are under the impression, because of their cultural understanding, that marriage is like a lifetime sentence. Will be a lifetime if I like it, if I love it, if I love my spouse. So I say, on the other hand, honey, I want to be with you not only in the dunya but in heaven too. So why would we think about separation? But when life becomes simply abuse, mental abuse and physical abuse, get out. Right now I was going to make dua to one sister without mentioning her name. She requested us on the page. She said that she is suffering of depression and anxiety also because of marriage problems with her husband. May Allah make it easy for her. You don't have to take that. But wait a minute. I'm not answering Amatullah because I don't know real conditions. Maybe Yusuf or whoever was going to call is the husband in the other room, and he has a different view and he's going to present the case differently. And that's why I will continue saying, do what Allah said. Marriage counseling, marriage counseling. Both of you sit with wise counselor or more. Talk to them, complain to them in front of each other. So in order to be sorted out, in many cases, when I was sitting and the couple before me, I advised them to separate. I said, I don't think life can resume as normal between you guys, and they separated. And in many cases, I advised, as a matter of fact, the problem is very minor and it can be resolved. And years later, when they meet me, they thank me or they send me a message and they say, what did you do? This is what Allah said. فَبَعَثُوا حَكَمًا مِنْ أَهْلِهِ وَحَكَمًا مِنْ أَهْلِهَا إِنْ يُرِيدَ إِصْلَاحًا يُوَفِّقِ اللَّهُ بَيْنَهُمَا. And this is initially the Quranic description introducing the idea of marriage counseling, but differently, having a wise man to represent her and another wise to represent him. So both of them, based on what they hear from the couple, they make the decision and they assist or they give the advices or they say separation. And guess what? They have the right to separate them even if the husband does not want to. When you fear for your safety and your mental health, get out. You don't have to continue. But again, after exhausting all the means, especially when you have children, okay, after going through marriage counseling with a Muslim marriage counselor would give you the best advice. May Allah guide all of us to what is best.